buenas. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Ooh, I have a special guest today, Crystal.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
Yay, thank you for being here. I did just see on Instagram that you put, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? We're so old.
I know. We really went to school 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It went by fast.
Yeah, because we graduated and went to beauty school right away. And I'm like, what do you mean it's been 10 years?
I know. I'm like, I feel like I just, walked the stage at high school.
No, same. And I feel like I just graduated beauty school too, because I'm like, I don't know. I think after COVID, it threw me off. Yeah. So I'm like, I just feel like
no, it was weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like the first 2 years of doing hair, I'm like, oh, it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
And even 3, I was like, nah, it's only been 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that it's been 10, I'm like, oh.
And when people ask,
I'm a senior.
I know when people ask me, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I guess I've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, or you have clients that are like, I've been with you for 10 years. I'm like, what?
You're like, what do you mean 10 years? By the way, I love your brown hair. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, I should have done it.
I think you were made to be a brunette. I mean, I love the blonde.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm in my, what do they say, natural girl?
Yeah, you're soft girl.
My soft girl.
I try to be soft girl, and then I'm like, I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard being soft when you're like, you know what?
You're not used to it. Yeah.
But for me, it's easier, so.
That's good. I know, I love your slick backs. You always do them. I'm like, if I did them, I would look like a dumb, but it's fine.
Well, honestly, dude, it's because,
it's just easier?
It's easier, and I don't ever have time to curl it. So if my hair's ever curled just now, it's probably been
time.
2 or 3 days since I washed it.
So you think I'm on day 4 or something? I'm like, I don't know. I curl it once and then it lasts me a week because I only wash my hair once a week. Oops.
That's fine. That's why it looks all shiny.
Thank you.
That's the secret.
No, literally, do not. You're not supposed to wash it every day, by the way. Well, anyways, I guess we'll jump into some questions. So speaking of hair, what made you want to become a hairstylist?
So I've always loved hair, makeup, and everything since I was little. But honestly, the real reason why I started doing it was because, so when I was a senior in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I can remember talking to my mom about it, and she's like, why don't you just be a cosmetologist? You're good at it. Yeah. And I thought, you know what? It's easy. I should just do it. Mm-hmm. But it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
But I am good at it. I've always just found a passion in it. So I thought, why not make money off of it? So that's where it started.
Yeah, oh my God.
It's I have a good foundation of, some knowledge.
Mm-hmm. So now I was remembering the other day, I know we went to school at the same time, but we kind of didn't go to school at the same time. But I remember who your teacher was, but when she was like, half of you won't even graduate, and then half of you won't even get your license. And it's true. Dude, I know. I go back and I'm like, it's like a handful of people that even do hair. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was 1 of 7 will actually pursue their career. Yeah. Something like that.
And it's literally 5 of us? Yeah. Me, you, Mina. Well, Marissa doesn't count because she does lashes, but still, close enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually,
Dom too.
Oh yeah, she does eyebrows.
But she does eyebrows. But I can't.
That counts too.
I'm all Brie. I'm all thinking of everybody.
I know everybody. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but no, I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah. I'm like, it's so crazy.
I know you look around the room like.
You're like, who's gonna not?
I know.
And I thought I wasn't gonna last, and here I am 10 years later. So I'm like, oh, just
we're still here.
What's one thing you could tell your younger self, when you first started doing hair? Right after graduating?
It would probably be, my hairstylist.
Yeah. What would you tell your baby stylist self?
It would be to keep learning and to just be patient with the process. Because I feel like when I was in the process of it, I was like, I'm going to be at the bottom for a long time. And I feel like I never actually enjoyed being at the bottom because I was always, when am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? And I feel like looking back, I wish I would have known that good things take time.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm like, I just want to be the best.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you more because you rush it. And I'm like, I should have just took a good time.
Yeah. And then I think about, because at work, there's a tenant there and she's newer into the industry and she's renting. And I want to tell her so badly. And I feel like I have had subtle conversations with her. But you have to really start at the bottom. You can't just be the best, and expect people to just come to you. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, just being patient with the process would have been nice to know.
Also, congratulations on opening your own sweet salon kind of vibe.
Yeah.
With you and your husband.
Sweets. Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
Are you guys still have space and stuff for people that are watching, or are you fully booked?
So we're fully booked. But,
okay.
But some of us work like part-time. I work part-time, sort of, like 3 to 4 days a week. So I still can share my room with somebody else. So if you want to share.
So in case anyone is looking,
know.
Yes.
Yeah. Not saying any names, but I know you're watching.
And you better be watching. What's your next goal after this? Like, do you want to open like a full-on salon? Yeah.
My long-term goal, honestly, so the space we're at right now, we don't own it. Like, we just lease it out and then we sublease the rooms that are in there.
Yeah.
I would love to own my own space, like my own building. That way I can kind of just do whatever I want, knock walls down.
Yeah.
You know, like be able
like
to alter the space. Yeah. So call something my own, not just like rent someone's space.
Yeah.
You know? I think that
instead of
nice.
making someone else money, you want to make your
Yeah. And I also it's kind of like a side of here, but I've always wanted to do like family vlogging.
I love that.
Yeah. But it's hard.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's a goal too.
That's a goal. Yeah. I mean, you kind of do that already on your TikTok.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you agree it's kind of hard? Like,
oh my God, yeah, it's so hard. There's times when I'm like, fuck, I'm like, I have to film or something. And then I'm like, I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the whole point. You have to be consistent. But it's hard sometimes.
No, it is. Especially when you don't have like anything cool going on or.
Yeah, you gotta have, well, I also feel like a lot of people on like YouTube and not fake their life. So it's like,
true.
You kind of have to fake your life, but also you don't want to be too fake. So it's like,
I know, but it's expensive
to fake your life.
I can't be too fake.
I know. I saw this girl. She's on TikTok, Vital. She's this Indian girl. She has 2 kids, and she makes them do Kumon all the time. I know. Okay, but she always pops up on my thing, and she said for 2 years, every Sunday she would like go somewhere with like 5 outfits and something, and like record and take pictures and make it seem like she did everything for like a whole week.
And have all the content of the week.
She said she did that all for one day, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, but now she like gets brand deals and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and now she doesn't have to post every day.
No, well, she kind of does, but like that's her full-time job.
Yeah, true.
So like she doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
crazy.
Only. Because sometimes I feel like, yeah, you do have to be consistent, just post, but it's hard. I'm like,
I was posting for probably like 3 months straight, like 4 to 5 times a day for 90 days, but more than that.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds desperate. But
you kind of have to.
No,
you have to be annoying.
And at the time, I had a goal. I was like, okay, I'm going to my trip. I was going to Mexico. I was like, I'm going to get fit.
Yeah.
And like, I was buying all kinds of clothes and just doing all the things. And then I got back from the trip and I thought,
you're like, what's the point?
What do I talk about now?
Yeah. You need a new goal.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I said, because I started doing this 30 things I want to do before I turn 30, and then I was going to start posting more. I posted like 3 videos.
Yeah,
I'm like, we need to do it. I need to just get better at it. But no, it's hard as fuck.
Oh, it is hard.
Yeah. But I give you props because you do post a lot, and I'm like, I could never.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love that. What are 3 hair products you can't live without? Did I even do
it? Okay, so first, right now, I feel like every 6 months I go through a phase where I'm trying new products. Right now, I'm in love, obsessed with Redken's Color Acidic Bonding Shampoo and Conditioner. So those 2. And then the third one would be Olaplex No. 7.
Yeah, the oil. I love Olaplex. I stopped using it for a while, but now I'm like, I should go back to it. It's actually really good.
Dude, it's crazy that we have access to that stuff, and then
they still buy it.
Yeah, we still buy it.
I'm like,
it's for you guys, okay?
Yeah, it's one of those.
That because they're gonna think like I'm one of those girls.
It's always that thing. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm like, I tell people, make sure you wash your hair. Yeah, washes it once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Again.
But I feel like that's how a lot of career people are.
Well, yeah, it's like you take care of everybody else, but then when it's you, you're like, it's fine.
Yeah, you're like, it's okay.
Yeah, but no, for sure, Redken Color Acidic Bonding Line, the black bottle.
Yeah, the black bottle. I thought it was white. Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
There's a black and a white one.
You're talking about the black one. Okay.
The black one.
I've never seen the black one.
Okay, the black one. So when I had blonde hair, I felt like it was doing more for my hair than Olaplex, Amika. What other ones were good? I don't know. I felt like it did better than any of those. And then now that I'm brown, I feel like it still looks good and shiny, you know? So yeah, those two.
I'm like, I've never used the black one. I always forget that it's there.
Yeah, you should try it.
Yeah. I'm obsessed right now. I'm using Orbay, and I'm like, oh, it's so expensive.
Dude, it is.
So Orbay, if you want to sponsor me, let me know.
For real. It's like her hair.
Yes.
Day 7. And
No, literally. I get it at the salon I work at. They have it there, so I get it from there. Because you have to have like a personal account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
So I just get it from there, because we get a discount. So I'm like, perfect. So when I can no longer use my discount, I'm like, I need to do something else.
Yeah. No, but that's a good line though. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. There's other lines I want to use, but there's a lot of lines that are very exclusive. Like you have to have like your own salon to be able to purchase it. And I'm like, that's kind of dumb though.
Yeah.
But
I know, because I feel like that one is what, like for like 5 chairs or something.
yeah, no, you have to have a like salon. You can't have like a suite or anything. So yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
I know that one, and then like Oracle Blue, I think is like that too.
I think Kerastase.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but I'm also like, there's a lot of people that just like to work.
But it's kind of cool too, because then you can tell your clients that you're exclusive and you're the only one in Northern Colorado that has it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh, yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's the only one that has it
there.
And then you go in there, everyone has it. You're like, you can get it from me though.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing hair, what would you be doing?
Probably a nurse.
Really?
I've been thinking a lot about nursing. Not that I'm actually going to do it.
Or like the cosmetic side of nursing, or like helping people nursing? Or both?
No, like more like RN.
Mm-hmm.
Do RNs do Botox and all that?
They can.
Okay. Like, I feel like I'd be in the process of being a nurse, so that way in the future I can do like Botox lips, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else I'd be doing. I'd probably be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I know I've thought about doing like the nurse, because I'm like, well, I have this whole career. Like we did whole like hair, skin, and nails.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me do the rest of it. But then I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I would be starting over if I tried to do something else, because I'm like, I haven't done it in 2 years.
Well, and I feel like once you're, not that you get to a plateau, I feel like you kind of do, but I think you can go higher.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once we're at a good spot, I'm only going to speak for myself, but I feel like you get kind of like, not lazy, but you're just like, I'm making good money, I'm my own boss. Like, if I go anywhere else, like, you don't make as much money.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick your own schedule, so it's like, I'm good where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, sometimes I want to do something different.
Yeah. I know, I was looking at becoming like a spray tanner and stuff like that. Like, those people make a lot of money.
Oh, I
and
know.
like, you can do parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that, you know,
Yeah.
I do your hair one day and then I get spray tan.
Yeah. Or like, something to like on the side or to add on
to like break it up a little bit,
yeah.
Because I feel like after a while, like, just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel like, I don't want to get bored of my career.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Well, that, and like, do you ever think about in the future when you're older and we don't have like a lot of benefits? Like, what am I going to do when I'm 50?
Yeah.
You know, and like, I want more things, but I'm only making a certain amount, or like, I don't have benefits. Like, then what?
Yeah.
You still got to
Like
work. You know,
insurance and stuff,
like, you still got to work hard. I feel like people think they see hairstylists and they see, oh, like they charge so much and they see all these nice things, but in reality, like we work hard for that because there's like there's nothing else, you know, like you have to work hard for those things.
We do.
So it comes to a point where you're like, well, how hard am I going to work to retain those things?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's also hard too, because like you can only do so much with like, you're standing all the time. You're using your hands all the time. Like, it's hard on the body. It's like,
For sure.
at the end, I'm like, I have to do something that's a little more low impact.
Yeah. Oh, yes, me. I want to be a nurse. Like, it's any better.
I feel like that's even more because they work like 12-hour shifts.
But they get benefits.
Yeah, they do. I'm like, I have no insurance because I make too much, and then buying insurance is so expensive.
Yes.
Just please someone explain to me why that makes any sense.
Yeah. Make it make
so
sense.
I'm like, if I go break my leg, I'm like, well.
Well, yeah. I think about that all the time too. I need my legs and my hands
Yeah.
to make money.
No, literally, like my hands start cramping all of a sudden, and I'm like, I'm scared of them to tell me. Like I'll get carpal tunnel or something. I'm like, it's fine, I'll just work through the pain.
Yeah, it's fine. What can I take?
Yeah. No, it scares me because I'm just like, I don't know about that.
I know it hurts and you just ignore it.
No, yeah, people are like, so, like, how is your body after 10 years? I was like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel in 10 more years.
Ask me next year.
Yeah, ask me in a couple years again.
Yeah, I know that.
What's a hot take about doing hair that people would know? No. What's a good hot take?
I don't know. Like I said, you make good money.
But only if you work hard for it.
But you make good money, but only if you work hard for it. Yeah, I mean.
Because I saw this thing on TikTok. It was just like, Shella should stop saying how much money they make. And I agree with that in a sense because I feel like then I've seen other videos of people like nitpicking of like, oh, well, she's charging $300 for a balayage.
Yeah.
So she's making this much money and this, and that. And I'm like, why are you so messing on how much people, like, you don't go ask a doctor how much they make. You don't go ask a mechanic. And I'm
okay,
like,
so I guess this is my real hot take then. Like, because hot take is like my opinion, right?
yeah, it's something that other people would get not offended by, but be like, oh, like, okay.
I don't know how to word this. How do I word this in a discreet way?
It's okay, you have time.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so I feel like just because your hairstylist is charging you $300 to do your hair, that has nothing to do with them, but it has a lot to do with how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in this economy, people think just because somebody's charging $300 that it's not valuable, but I feel like it's because we are in like not a financial crisis, but in the economy, $300 is a lot to get your hair done, you know? So hot take, I'm trying to think of how to say it. How would I say it?
Getting your hair done is a luxury, not a necessity.
Yes. Hot take, yeah. Getting your hair done is a luxury, not a necessity.
Yeah. And I feel like after COVID, I thought people would understand that. Because I feel like when we got shut down, everybody was so pissed that they couldn't get a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, there's people that are dying. Like when Kim lost her earring, Kim, there's people that are dying.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then like I noticed a lot of people were more, how do I say it? Like more understanding. They're like, oh, like, you know, we actually need hairstylists, like this and that, beauty providers. And now all of a sudden they're like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I feel like there's like a divide now with clients that want to bash stylists and the hairstylists. And then there's just the clients that are loyal.
Yeah. It's like just get your hair done and that's it.
Yeah, because I feel like for the most part, I feel like there's an average cost, honestly. And if it's less, you're probably going to somebody that is less experienced. And if they do great, that's great. But just know they're in the industry too. Like, we're all going to elevate the industry together. Yeah. Like, I feel like just bashing a hairstylist price is just, it's not doing you any favors. You know, like it's, at the end of the day, they probably don't want you as a client.
If you're going to nitpick everything like that. Yeah. I'm like,
my clients are probably like, bitch, what?
Mine too. I'm like, hey, either way. We can edit it out. Well, actually, first, congrats on being a mom. You have, what, 3 under 3?
3 under 4.
Under
but
4.
I did have 3 under 3 last year.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you want more kids, or are you like, no?
I say I want another girl, but no. I just say that just because it would be cool. But
were their twins a curveball? You were
sure. Yeah. It's been hard. But I feel like it's the number one thing that I'm the most proud about. Because when I do things, I'm like, wow, I'm doing this, and I have 3 kids. So yeah, it makes me proud.
Yeah. I feel like that gave me you have no excuses. I'm like, you over here have 3 kids, you work pretty much almost kind of full time-ish. Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm over here, I don't do anything. And I'm like, I get so lazy. I'm like, maybe I should not be so lazy.
Yeah. I mean, my thing for me as a parent, I think it's so hard that I'm like, I have to stay busy or I'm going to go crazy. Yeah. But honestly, before I had kids, I wasn't as like busy.
Dedicated?
Yeah, or dedicated. I wasn't even in the gym before I had kids. So
you're like,
now that I have kids, I'm like, if I don't take this time for myself, I just skipped out on myself. And now I gotta wait till tomorrow.
That's a good way of thinking of like that. Yeah, like today I was gonna go to the gym and I was like, it's fine. I have too many things going on when I could have done it, but I'm like, it's fine.
I have a lot of time.
No, literally. What do you think is the most rewarding thing about your job?
The most rewarding thing is I have a tribe of women in my circle.
Yeah.
I feel like in the 10 years that I've been doing hair, I know a lot of hairstylists. I've met a lot of clients, but I've also met a lot of friends that or like clients that have become friends and hairstylists that have become friends. So when I think about people that are important to me, I think about those people. Yeah. So that makes it feels rewarding knowing that I built that.
Yeah, build that friendship.
Yeah.
What do you think about jumping back on that whole, like, your clients became your friends? How, like, a lot of people say you shouldn't mix friendship and business like that. You're like, oh.
A lot of the times I know I get side-eyed for this, but whenever I have family and friends, and if they're watching, they know this, I still charge my prices.
No, yeah.
The only person that I've never said, hey, you owe me this much is my mom, but she still pays me what the cost is. So I feel like business and friends, for me at least, I've always drawn the line.
Yeah.
And by that, I just charge my prices. I've never like discounted anybody or said, oh, because you're family, like I'm going to do it less.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of hairstylists struggle with that because of family and friends. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's always been easy because I've always known I need to put my foot down now, or if I don't, it's
an advantage. Yeah.
At work, because I'm also technically a landlord, like I sublease rooms. I do have a friend there, Dom. She leases a room from me. And that too, like I've always sent her like rent reminders. Like I've just always put my foot down. And even with her, if she's watching this, like her and I have never traded services either. Like I don't do her hair while she does my brows. I just charge her what I charge and she charges me what she charges. Mm-hmm. And we've always just agreed on that just because I feel like that can get kind of messy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I've traded with other people before, hair and like other services that don't involve hair. And I feel like it always gets messy. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I feel like I'm more valuable.
Because then you're like, well, technically the service should have been $300 and what they gave you wasn't even worth it. So then you're like, well.
Or it was $5,000 or it was $1,000, but they took 2 seconds to do it. And I'm like, hold on.
No, yeah.
You know, so I hate feeling that way. I feel like money in general has always been kind of a like hard subject for me. So I'd rather just like, okay, it's this much and that's it. You know? So I feel like business and friendship for me has never been like, you know, a hard conversation. It's always just, it is what it is.
I feel like that's good because I always see like hairstylists go on TikTok. They're like, well, my friend's like this. And I'm like, and then I've seen this thing. It's like, if they're willing to pay $500 for a bag, why can't they just pay you for your time? And I'm like, yeah. Because I'm like, the only people I don't charge is my mom and my sister because they were my guinea pigs at beauty school. Yeah. And so I'm like, thank you for letting me burn off your hair so now you can have it for free. Yeah, I mean, they still pay me, but like, it's, you know.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah. But sometimes I'm just like, I've noticed I've gone a little more stricter too. Because at first I would be like, oh, well, I'll just charge you this just so I can do your hair. And then I'm like, I just spent 6 hours on your hair and I got like $100 and I'm like, okay.
Well, that and like, it's like when you first start out, you have all your family and friends. Like they're the only ones that are down to be your clients.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. No, but it's like eventually those are your clients and they're like, family and friends is like 30% of your income now. So imagine if you're not charging them full price, that's going to take a hit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So I've always just been like, yeah, it's $53 for a haircut. And like, that's it, you know? And if they don't want to come back and if they want to pay somebody else, so be it.
Yeah. And it's had that happen where like, I don't charge them the whole amount. This was like years ago. And then they would be like, okay, they would pay me whatever. And then they would go with someone else and pay a full price. I'm like,
yeah.
What? I don't get it.
Yeah, you think they want to support you because they know you. But
yeah. I'm like, I'm already getting a discount, but then you rather go spend your money with somebody else. I'm like, so you have the money to spend it. So why are you not spending it?
Why am I less valuable?
I'm like, okay, thank you.
No, but it is tough though.
Yeah, at first I was just like, no, it's fine now. I'm like, no, like I have bills to pay. Yeah. I have things to pay. And I feel like that goes back to when people are nitpicking because I'm just like, I don't go to your job and be like, oh, how much do you make and why do you make this? Like,
well, and honestly, I feel like too, if there's any hairstylists watching that are struggling with this, because I know there is, I've heard it, but not saying that I never have a situation like that arise in my chair, but let's say you do have a family member that's like, I'm broke, I just want to get my hair done. Like, okay, well, like how broke, you know?
Yeah.
$100. and they want a balayage. So you're just like, okay, well, in your head, that's a good opportunity to try something you've never tried.
Yeah.
It's going to take you 2 hours. So I'm like, fine, we have $100. In my head, I'm like, let's just do something new.
Yeah.
Like, let's just practice, but like, try to be done in 2 hours. Try to make it worth your time.
Yeah. Like if it was like a real client.
Yeah. Yeah. So a bit like when family tries to pull that, if they ever do it, just know you can like optimize on that.
Or negotiate a little bit.
Yeah, like let me try something then.
Like you're not gonna do a full install, 24-inch extension, platinum blonde, and then
no
be
way
like,
doing that. Yeah.
They're like, no. Maybe when you like your first year, and then that's it. After that, no, they have to.
You're pink triple.
Yeah. I just remembered my hot take that I was gonna say. That's why I had to write it down. My hot take, and I keep seeing this all over TikTok, and it annoys me when people are like, "Oh, I can just go home and do it myself." So they go home, do it themselves. They're like, "Oh, I only spent $50." Okay, whatever. And then they overtone their hair, or they fry it off so that they cut it off, and then they're like, "Oh, well, I just did it myself." And then there are people in the comments, "Oh my God, that looks so good. You did such a great job." But if you would have went and got it done somewhere else and they overtoned your hair or they fried it off, and then the comments would have been like, "Oh, she needs to never do hair again." But I'm like, so why is it okay if you do it? But when,
Yeah.
like, I just feel like that part of it annoys me.
Yes, me too. And like I said, I think it's because there's a divide right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the clients have just, I guess, apparently hate hairstylists.
Oh,
and the hairstylists, yes.
Yes. And I feel like it's a lot of Gen Z.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Gen Z. I feel like the older, like, even like what, 30s, 40s, like way older than us, they're very like, you're a professional, you went to school for this, you're the one who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like the younger generation's like, no, like I can just do it myself.
I feel like it's because they feel so entitled. Like,
yeah, Gen Z, sorry, you are very entitled.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just feel like they, I guess, care too much about what they spend their money on, especially in hair, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and cancel culture of hair.
Yeah. For everything,
dude, that's my biggest fear.
I'm like, you just can't live your life, and I feel like being a hairstylist, it's like, it makes you want to not do what you do anymore. Like during COVID, like I was just, when we came back from COVID, and I had like all those mean people that are like getting mad because I'm like, I couldn't get them in. I'm like, first of all, you have to wear a mask. Sorry, I have to wear one too.
Yeah.
And then like there was like, I would be booked up because like everybody wanted to, because you can only have so many people, you can only see them, like you had to like space everybody out. And at the salon I was at, we could only have 3 chairs open because of the 6-foot rule. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But then I had to stay there because no one was hiring because of COVID. And then I was like, okay, it's fine. It was just a little bump on the road. I'm like, oh my God, it was a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah. And I feel like now too,
it's going back
when I make like mistakes, because I feel like we're human, we make mistakes. I shit my pants. I'm like, dude, what if she cancels me?
Yeah.
I'll be like, look at the back. If you're happy, tell me now, but please don't tell me later or on the internet, because I will.
No, I had this. I'll bleep that out. No, I had this client on for that Friday, and it was her and her friend, and me and my other coworker were doing their hair. They show us the pictures, and they're those girls that you just know they're not gonna like their hair no matter what, because they didn't know what they wanted. Yeah. And I did their hair, I toned it, and I thought it was too bright, so I toned it down because I'm like, she's not gonna like it. I toned it down, and then she freaked out. Oh, and then I was like, okay. And then she sat in the chair for 10 minutes, and I'm like, do you hate it or not? Like, tell me now. And she literally was like this the whole time, and I'm like, okay. So I literally
when they do this.
Oh, that annoys me. Oh! No, but I go to the front, whatever. I'm talking to my other coworker, and then she comes up to me. She's like, okay, I'm ready. And I was like, ready for what? Are you going to tell me you hate it? Yeah. So I go up to her, and she goes, okay, I like it. And I'm like, are you sure? She goes, no. I'm like,
oh my God.
So another 20 minutes. Good thing I didn't have anyone after her. Yeah. I'm like, ma'am, we go outside, natural lighting, lighting inside sucks. I give her the mirror, everything. And she goes, no, it's fine. And I was like, if you hate it, tell me now. You're already here. We can fix it while you're here. Yeah. And then, because then you have to come back.
Yeah.
And
I don't have time next week.
Yeah. I'm like, you're already here. Yeah. She says she liked this. So fingers crossed.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't texted me or anything. I've never got my hair girly. And I'm like, I don't want to get my hair girly. But I'm like,
the PTSD.
I have so much PTSD when I first started doing hair.
Yeah.
Going back to, I just wanted to be the best, and then I and I'm like, sorry guys, you can come back now. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, I'm human and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But
after 10 years, I have a lot more experience now. Thank you.
But no, TikTok ruins it because I see like hairstylists getting canceled for things I've done.
Bad, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't fathom like being canceled for something so
for the
minor.
simplest
Like,
things.
can I just say, if you have tattoos anywhere on your body and you're complaining about getting 2 inches too much cut off your hair, I know it's a lot, or your hair is not how you want it, those things can be fixed. A tattoo can come off, and I know a lot of you hate your tattoos. Why don't you cry about things that are permanent when your hair can be fixed?
Yeah.
Like, it's such an
and it's
easy
always
fix.
a simple toner.
Yes, that.
Oh, you're
or,
too warm? Cool. We'll ash it out. You feel too ashy? We'll warm you down. I'm like, I don't know why people think that it's like the end of the world.
Yeah, for reals. I don't know.
Like, unless you have like hair up to your butt and your hairstylist just chops it off to a bob, okay.
Yeah.
I understand that one. That one's very like duh.
Yeah.
I mean, you only wanted like 2 inches off and she just gave you 22 inches off. Okay.
Yeah.
But when it's like, my hair looks yellow, okay, then just tell your stylist that your hair is yellow.
Or if your hair falls off. Completely.
If she melts it off, that's another reasonable crash out.
If there's breakage from here to here, that doesn't count. Like,
right. I know, like, don't look at, I need a haircut too.
But like, if it's from the
single,
that's another thing. But I just think that you should trust your hairstylist enough to tell her in your chair. And if you don't trust them, like,
you shouldn't go to them.
Don't,
Yeah.
And if they fuck your hair up and you don't trust them, like, it's your fault.
Or I feel like you should just, I'd rather you tell me, hey, I fucking hate my hair, you ruined it, than go and tell somebody else, and then they go on and then be like, oh, this girl got her hair done by the stylist and fucked it up, now I have to fix it. Like, I feel like that's even worse too. I'm like, I can give you solutions. Like,
I feel, well, I hope not. I don't think anybody in Greeley that I know has done that, but I feel like if they are, like, that's also fucked up because you're also like, I keep saying elevating the industry, but like, you're not doing yourself any favors either. Like, now you're in an industry where people just talk shit about each other when really, like, if you want to charge $300, like, everybody else wants the same thing. Like, we all want the same thing. So it's like, if somebody goes in because somebody fucked up their hair, like, just know the other person is human too. Because I don't think there's such thing as a perfect hairstylist.
Not at all. And I've seen hairstylists that have been doing it for 20, 30 years. Yeah. And they still fuck up. And I'm like, why do you expect this to be perfect? Yeah, exactly. Especially if you have box dye in your hair and you want to go platinum blonde, just get it. Yeah. It's happened to me so many times when of course, you under promise and over achieve. And I'm like, okay, well, you're going to be warm. Like, you have box dye in your hair. Yeah. And then they complain, and I'm like, well, I told you. Yeah. And they're like, I want to be blonde. And I'm like, do you want your hair to be a bob? Like, yeah, for reals. And then it's like, the thing is that sometimes you get lucky and it looks good. And sometimes it lives really well. And sometimes their friends get lucky and they tell you, oh my God, my stylist did this. But then you go in and that same hairstylist or a different hairstylist doesn't do it. You think it's their fault. When really it's every situation is different. Everybody's canvas is different. And the thing about hair is you just never know. Even if you do a test shot, you still don't even know. Because you leave do a test shot and leave it on for 10 minutes. But on their hair, you leave it on for 20 and it magically falls off. And you're like, thanks. Well, how about we look for some wigs, babes? Because I'm like, look at these pixies. No. And then you also, I feel like guests don't think about it. Like when they go home and they wash it, please don't wash your hair right away. I don't know why people do that. It annoys me. Your cuticle's open. You're just washing down your toner. Yeah. But like some people have hard water. Some people have like don't use the right shampoos and stuff. And then like in 2 weeks they're complaining. I'm like, thanks. I don't know. It's a lot for sure. For sure. There's a lot that goes into it. But please be nice to your hairstylist. Yeah, and just trust them. Yes. Yeah. And if you don't trust them, don't go to them in the first place. Yeah. Just do your research. Yeah. I feel like it's more of you're doing us a favor by leaving us if you don't trust us. I feel like it becomes hard to deal with the client that clearly is never happy with you. Yeah. And I feel like I always feel it, Oh, yeah. I feel like you can tell right away. Like that girl, I was like, I should have just known. Yeah. But I was just like, just do it. And, and we're still doing good. So I'm like, because I feel like people like that should complain right away. It's been already good. Yeah, no, I think we're good. You're in the clear. Yeah, I'm like, I think we're good. I think she also said, I didn't know what I want. I just showed you pictures. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's very nice of you. Thanks for giving me anxiety right now.
Very considerate.
No, literally. Oh yeah. Would you ever do online education? Would you ever do? Because I see a lot of hairstylists do that, but I feel like not all hairstylists are should do that. But would you ever do that? I feel like you're really good at what you do.
Thank you. I would if I had time.
Yeah.
In 10 years when my kids are older, I would. I feel like it sounds fun, but not right now. I feel like there's so much on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe one day you'll see me oh, this is how I do this, but then I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
It's just spur of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm oh, I feel good today. I have time to post.
Yeah.
But probably not anytime soon.
I feel like I would get scared to be dragged because I feel like everyone does hair so different that if you do something you show them how to do one thing one way and they'll be like, oh, that's not how I'm this person. And I'm like, then why are you watching my video?
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's true.
Back to cancel culture. I just have really bad PTSD.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And I feel like when I used to work at a salon there was at least 40 hairstylists.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt more confident because they all knew the aspect side of education because we were always learning.
Mm-hmm.
Versus now that I'm on my own, I think that my audience is either clients, but hairstylists that I'm not sure your learning style or what. Yeah. Everybody does hair so different that I feel like it's altered my brain. What if I'm doing it wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been in a salon where I work with other people to know that it's right. I just do it my way.
No, yeah.
But I think we're just all in our head because at the end of the day, most of the time an open stylist, we're just oh, if that's how it's gonna look, it's fine,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you ever do education extra?
I mean, not recently. I did it before I had my twin. I did it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When I branched out on my own, I was down for it and I was doing it here and there. I would post videos and I was open to having people come shadow me. But recently I haven't.
Yeah.
I wish my tenant, Genesis, she's probably watching this, the girl that I told you, she's leasing a room for me. Yeah. She's so new to the industry. I always tell her, come watch me, help you, because I know that when I started, I loved watching everybody.
Yeah. I know, I go on Instagram, I get off of work and I'm still watching people.
Yeah. I'm you do it, and then I still do it the same way.
No, yeah. I've learned a couple new tricks and stuff, because I'm there's hairstylists that do you can have the same effect, but without taking you 3 hours to follow. I'm please, because I'm 90% of my clients have long, thick hair, and I'm
yes.
I know you don't want to sit there for 6 hours, and I don't want to do it for 6 hours. Yes, I will because I love it, but it's we speed it up.
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah. But I think a lot of it has to do too with having an assistant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At the salon I'm at right now, I have an assistant, and I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm one day I'm not, and I'm okay, I don't want to live that life anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she does all of this for you, but it would be nice too to just apply the color and that's it. On to the next.
Yeah. Well, she'll wash and tone my client for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
nice.
If I need her to start blow drying them, but I pretty much do the heavy lifting. She just does the cute stuff. She gives them the head massage and then tones them for me, and then that's it. Nice. And I'm oh, thank God.
Yes, that's easy.
Yeah.
Well, not easy, but it's ideal.
Yeah. But then I'm one day I'm not gonna have an assistant, and I'm how do I live a life like that?
Yeah.
I'm so used to it.
So spoiled.
I know. But sometimes I'm I feel I'd rather not have an assistant sometimes, because then I feel it takes away from the service. So I feel some clients are I only want to see you though.
Yeah. True.
I have some clients. Not all my clients love it.
Yeah. True. But you would think too that they would just have faith in you, because you trust your assistant.
Yeah.
They're gonna trust you too.
Mm-hmm.
Back to trust. They should just trust you. Yeah. Me without an assistant.
Yeah. But I feel it's different when you're in your own suite though, because it's suites are already small.
Yeah.
So imagine having too many people in there.
True.
But at least when you're in this bigger salon. Then.
Yeah. If you want to be my assistant. Yeah.
She's looking for assistants.
Small suite, but we still fit.
She's actually, I have a lot of room for an assistant.
Actually, it's perfect.
Yeah, is it? It looks really big in the videos.
It's 150 square feet.
Yeah. Square feet.
I don't know. It's
bigger than
twice as big as the suite.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So it's good.
Yeah, because there's a lot of suites that are this size, and I'm
yeah, no, I would feel claustrophobic.
I think when I was at Sola, I was only a single, and my room was practically almost this big.
Yeah, you
I hated
feel
it.
comfortable with your client.
Yeah, because it's what do you do?
How's the weather?
No, it was so awkward sometimes because, like, I had some clients that just don't talk, and that's fine. Like, you don't have to talk to me. But it's like, we're both just sitting there, like, okay. Sometimes I would go hide in the break room. I'm like, bye. Because I had the corner one, and I had no windows, nothing. And I'm like,
yeah, it feels very intimate.
yeah, it was like, okay. And the other clients, I loved it because you just close the door and then that's it. But yeah,
for reals.
I'm like, with some clients, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here.
We're gonna practice as fast as possible.
I'm gonna go do my towels if you need me. Don't, but okay. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Crystal, for coming. I know you were shy, but it's okay. Yes. It happens at first. Yes. Don't forget, guys, you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and then you can see our beautiful faces on YouTube. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.